Gokigenyo! Gokigenyo! Hello, hello, hello everyone! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Did I prepare everything right? I think I did, so Gokigenyo! Welcome, welcome, generic username. Welcome, soft drinks make me happy. Thank you, generic username for the Stretch Plus Hydrate redeem immediately. Wait, where's the water? Oh, there it is. Sorry. I feel so dumb. Gokigenyo, BPA, Gokigenyo, Uncle Putten, Gokigenyo, Yaroko, Gokigenyo, Parma, Spider Ladies want me. Well, there's nothing about that. They're just in your area, but they might be indifferent towards you. I guess we will learn soon enough. Gokigenyo, Aeroflow, hot evil spider ladies in my area? No, not yours. Mine. Or maybe even mime. Sorry, that was stupid. Gokigenyo, fake crane, Gokigenyo, Joxer. Feeling better today, I hope. Yeah. I do feel alright, but I think this will be a short stream still because I have to do some chores and well, I think it's going to be around 3-ish hours most. So let's not spend any time, let's not waste any time here and go right into the game. Hello, smiling dog. Gokigenyo. But I believe before we will get to explore the cursed dungeon, the cursed maze. Sorry, not the dungeon, but the maze as they're called. Here we should drop by the brothel. Well, not the brothel, but the inn, which coincidentally happens to be a brothel as well. And recharge a little. So where is it? The magic mirror. The flavor of the day, of course, I forgot to mention it. The flavor of the day is strawberry cheesecake by Häagen-Dazs. Let me end it here. To be fair, I'm not a big fan of the strawberry cheesecake flavor in strawberry cheesecake. Oh my gosh, the text is so huge. Recharge, isn't this rather a place to discharge? Well, you discharge your measly 10. Oh my god, wait! No! Stop! Disgusting! I thought you were talking about, like, the money we leave there, but... Is there a chart being kept about Yuno's ice cream flavors and reviews? Not yet. I mean, I've only tried one so far. But I think I am going to keep track of them. How do I change the size of the text here in OBS? It's color. Select font. 80-ish should be fine. Yeah. And let's also change the outline to something more, well, strawberry-like. This isn't quite the strawberry color, but it's the strawberry cheesecake. And this small package I have here, it's pink. Though I don't know if it's kind of like a feasible strategy I've got here at all, because oh my god, it already started melting. Yeah, let me take the first bite. Into the strawberry cheesecake, alright. Maybe a bit too sweet for my taste. It might not be my all-time favorite flavor, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't say I prefer it much myself, but I thought maybe this would be a good opportunity for me to kind of like broaden my horizons in terms of what flavors I normally enjoy. With a great sleep, indeed. Now let's go back to that one dungeon. Oh my. Oh. Is Solid Caramel your favorite? I don't have any like super strong preferences. I would say I like lemon sorbet the most. But I quite like Solid Caramel when it comes to well, desserts in general. If you're not talking only about ice cream. Hello, old man. Gokiginyo. I messed up and thought it's Saturday today. Did you get too overworked? Or... But no, it's still Friday. It's still Friday. Welcome. But yeah, my second spoonful, I think the taste is fine. I have never tried Haagen-Dazs strawberry cheesecake specifically, but this one's good. Maybe the ones I've tried previously from the no-name random brands. Maybe they just weren't good enough. This one seems to be okay. I wanted to go out with friends and almost left just to sit at the spot alone. Well, maybe they all would have joined you if you texted them. Oh my god. Wait, I thought it was the head of the monster, but no, it's the scythe of the skull collector. Oh, I love the enemy designs here. They're so good. I love how fluid the shapes are. Would you guys love to wield such a scythe? I personally would. I wonder if he's keeping him company. They aren't even here yet. They arrive tomorrow. Well, maybe they would have hurried up. For you specifically. Also, perhaps I might want to... well, save the game. Looks like it would be tricky to harvest it neatly with it. It would always try to take the bite. Hello, the Critic of Innocence. What game is this? It's called MIME. It's a dungeon crawler for PC 98. And it's quite a fun one. Been enjoying it a great deal. Though this part of the dungeon appears to be empty for now. Oh, what's that? There's something written here. Before you make a grave mistake, you must die. I leave it up to you, my dear snails, to come up with the most stupid, the most silly pun, connecting grave and dying here. We'll become snail collectors, so snails collecting snails essentially. Welcome back, looks like you. They dig graves? Yeah, they're okay, I guess. Good enough. Rave? Yeah, rave mistake. What would that even be? I do really need to try out PC98 stuff, but I don't know if I have the junk tolerance. I would say this particular game is anything but junky. It's quite well put together for a PC98 one. I would say that it's mostly the action games that suffer from that. The RPGs are normally pretty polished. I would say it's more of a matter of whether you've got the age content tolerance. Oh, what have you got there? And those abilities feel so useless or straight up not working. I wonder if intellect affects spell accuracy and he just never lands a hit with them. I think most of his abilities, if I recall correctly from the guide, they appear to be buffs and debuffs rather than like attacking the attack spells. Since it's a PC98 game, the art style of it is pretty much the norm back in the day. I mean, yeah, of course. And it's by one of the best artists of the time. Sorry, I'm completely unbiased. I didn't play most of Stadio Twinkle's other works just for the sake of Mayron's artworks, I promise. Or maybe I don't promise that. Well, you just never know. Wait, where's that? Oh, there we go, there we go. This is a grave matter, but I will make the pun, even if it kills me. What system is this game for? Yeah, it's PC98. Snails have no skulls after all. Oh, wait, that's true. That's true. This is why Joro is always collecting the bones. Did there are? I guess it's some enhance we can equip. Age content, but Melon promised. What did Melon promise to you? Did she start talking to others while I'm not watching? Oh, hello, Bora. Gokigenyo. Welcome, welcome. So right now it's 89. Oh, it's slightly better. Now how the girls here are so over on the main screen and both the guys are just dead serious. I wouldn't call it over. And honestly, I mean, I get what you're talking about, but isn't it just the norm for the anime art style back in the day, especially in the fantasy works? I don't trust the things Melon whispers to you. What do you mean? It's like just perfectly credible. All of her lines, they have been peer-reviewed by me personally. I'm refusing to smile for a picture of an anime. Oh, don't you worry, I'm the same. I just can't smile to save my life. It's still pretty much the sword and sorcery genre of JRPGs back in the early 90s to early 90s, or early 80s to early 90s, were the golden age up until the latter part when it starts to decline. Oh, she wants to eat, oh my god. Are you hungry? Well, I suppose we could drop by the bar again and then return, since the exploration here is so fast anyway. So yeah, let's go use the magic mirror. Wait, magic mirror. Perfectly credible or perfectly edible? Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Also, 6 rats in a sack. Gokigenyo, I believe I have not greeted you. But welcome, welcome. We're so rich. I guess I'll just go with the most pricey options. Yeah, what was that about man refusing to smile? Just look at them while they're enjoying their meal. The priciest one and the bar. It's summertime, Melon should be extra careful. No, I will protect you. And you guys should protect her too. Hunger 69? Yeah. What's the problem? Oh, it was a 69 joke. Nice, I guess, or whatever people reply to the 69s they encounter out in the wild. No Melon Beach episode. Well, she doesn't really love beaches. She has a bit of history with them. Although the genre of it still exists today, just never got the same popularity and magic as before, but hey, at least it still survives. I would say it's such a classic staple that it is still present in some forms. Maybe it did change a little bit and gained some more game logic along the way. The anime trope where someone attempts to annihilate the watermelon but hits Snail Maid instead. I do not want anyone to be hit. How about we try to just live without unnecessary violence? There's more than needed of it, honestly. Ah, wait, I forgot about my my ice cream. Yummy. Hello Alex, welcome. I hope your journey goes well today, Degozaro. Well, thank you, Degozaro. I was told there would be some hot spider moms in this stream. I never told anything about the moms. It's just the ladies. I do not know if she's a mom yet, but I will take care of this. Sorry. Hello Miguel, gokigenyo. Oh, but I guess she would behead me if I did. Yeah, no, thank you. Why are you laughing at my own stupid joke? You must take responsibility. Take responsibility and die? I will consider that, I guess. Laughing at taking responsibility. Jo has finally shown her true colors. You become all their daughters? Yeah. This is what taking responsibility would involve. I wish it was summer here in the Philippines, and yes, I was born currently living here, but sadly it's rainy season, and yeah, it can be hard to have dry up some clothes, to be honest. I mean, I guess a lot of Asian countries are dealing with the same issue right now, so I just hope it passes soon enough for you. When is it normally over? Like, by the time July starts? Or slightly later than that? Yeah. But I wanted to use the healing spell. Well, thank you. Oh, by the way, when I was preparing for the stream and I turned on Steam to turn on now the YouTube Studio, you know how Steam, it shows you the news of the games you have purchased in your library, right? And a very peculiar one caught my attention is apparently Age of Empires becomes the Lure's first game in partnership. How would a video game collab with the Lure in the first place? I didn't open the news article, but it made me so interested in that. Also, it should have been Sakura Taisen 3. There's an entire stage that takes place in the Lure, and you battle the enemy mechs there, but huh? What do you mean, huh? Are you also shocked with the fact that Age of Empires is collabing with Lure of all places? July is when the heat really cranks up around here. Yeah. Then again, I guess most places in the world are, well, in the northern hemisphere at least, they're collabing with what? Louvre, the museum in France. I don't know how I should pronounce it, like Louvre. No idea. Remember when Total War collabed with Warhammer Fantasy? I mean, it doesn't surprise me that much when a video game collabs with a video game or an adjacent setting, kind of. It's a pretty epic W for video games in general. Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it? Wait, let me check the text of the article. Oh my gosh, it has something to do with the Mamluks. and you can play as them in the all new scenario. So I guess this is how they announced the new DLC. It's in the Mamluks as playable nation, ethnicity, civilization. I don't recall what. Empire. Of course, it's the age of empires after all. But yeah, I thought it was fun. I mean, I guess that's a viable strategy because I myself bought the Moonlight stuff. Oh, this looks like something Tier could equip. Is it yeah, it's much better. Nice. So. Lower visitors will also have the opportunity to discover exclusive images and information about the Mamluks and Age of Empires 2, as well as specially created playable scenario for the occasion, retracing the famous Battle of Ain Jalut. I don't know how to read that. Speaking of Empires, games, etc., today a new map fighting game was brought to my attention. Doodle Empires, that sounds so fun! Wait, let me see. Create new empires. Alternate history sandbox game all about drawing your own nations with your own histories and stories on a variety of maps. The world would have been a better place if some people just played their map painting games offline. Why is it an early access? Because it's the new meta. Most of the games these days are. The short not here to just the Louvre, which is another reason the French hate us. I'm pretty sure the French just hate everyone indiscriminately. But yeah, what did I want to bring up? I forgot. I remember I played this game when I was young, and that's also the reason for my love in RTS games today. I did buy it because of the DLC they released in 2023. Was it had Armenia? And Armenia is a really cool country in my opinion. It's a one-way door. I was like, yay! But I haven't gotten around to playing it in the end. It is just there, gathering virtual dust in my Steam library. I suck at Age of Empires, RTS in general. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of RTS either. Okay, you know from Armenia, way to dox yourself. Yes, done. No, Armenians are just cool. You know, Nightingalean. Nightingalean. Nyan? Isn't that cute? Like in kawaii, moe, hey, how their families all end with Nyan. I played AOE2 a lot as a child, but when I revisited it as an adult, I couldn't get into it again. Are you more of a fan of the literal map painting games? Armenia? Wait, another treasure chest. Dancing Fire Sword. That sounds like something Eldelica should equip. Conducting search for Armenian cat girl gimmick character. I'm pretty sure there is an Armenian, I think, girl in one of the recently released anime. Armenia and Azerbaijan with a more pair, except they are not. Except they're not. I mean, I still really like them, I'm just not good at them. Happens all the time. I mean, you do not have to be good at any particular genre to enjoy it. I honestly am obsessed with this dungeon layout because you see all of the paths here, they look as if they all lead to the center, kind of like the real spider web. But you know, I'm a hardcore gamer, I must be master. Oh, does that involve dropping the games as soon as you're not immediately good at them? Use Catgirl Calculator helps you calculate exactly how much your Catgirl is worth in Armenian dram. Eh? Wait, what? Your Catgirl? Is some weird RP? She pulled out the spreadsheet on me. I was more so speaking in general because a lot of people do the same. I think it's crypto. Aha! The Catgirl coin? Sounds weird. I was gonna buy the Catgirls. Oh, wait, I forgot, did I equip Eldelica with the dancing fire sword? It's so much better! Oh well. Angel's robes obtained. I'm gonna go back and get good at Souls games now, because of the night train. Or just in general. I thought you were already good at the Souls games, otherwise why are you bringing them up so much? Catgirl crashed hard in 2024 September. A tragic month for all of the Catgirls. What happened though? Why did it crash? I hate Souls games and I bring them up to mock them. That's a valid stance. By the catnip. For the Catgirls. Imagine the Catgirls doing the catnip trading. But I guess given the nature of the relationship between the Catgirls and the catnip, it would be more like cartels, wouldn't it? Catnip cartel. Catgirl stonks. For Catgirls. And all of the Catgirl owners. Oh, another treasure chest. Wow, it seems to be like a full set of equipment for what's her name? For tier. Catgirl versus Nekomata. They shouldn't fight each other. They should be friends. They're distant relatives anyway. So where is it? Whatever I picked up now. Oh, Angel's bracelet. That's alright, that's alright. I feel like we're slowly approaching the spider lady. I'm going to assume she resides here because, well, we did hear of her before. And it would make perfect sense for a spider woman to live in a cobweb-clad dungeon. With a circulating supply of 36 quadrillion Catgirl, Catgirl is valued at a market cap of... how does that compete to any of the other cryptocurrencies? I won't bother reading out any of the numbers. Wait. Where is it? Where am I? Oh, we're fairly close, actually. I think she's going to be right in the middle of the dungeon. Spinning her thread. Numbers, you know? Yeah, the numbers. Hello, Haku. Gokigen-yo. For 1 Bitcoin, you can get yourself... That's a lot of zeros. Wow. Has to be a really small cat girl. Yeah, the other way around. I figured out as much. Well, so you go here, right? No, not here. Here, then here. Then let's also explore this room first, just in case. Maybe all those cheap euros are cat girls. I'm missing out on cat girls. Oh, tragic, but I have my snails with me. Snail girls. Well, technically the snails are hermaphrodites anyway. But I do not need the cat girls. It's fine. I'm disappointed in humanity. All this time spent on pointless fighting when we could have created cat girls by now. Seems like not everybody wants it, but I agree. I saw the title where the spider lady said, "Hello speed robot, yo, I'm yet to reach 1." She's very elusive, but we're getting really close. Look at Japan Rice, yo. F-O-E, 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 F-O-E. Even on my PC98, F-O-E. Wait, well, let me save the game again. It's clickbait nos. I've been caught red-handed. There's another tablet here. Oh, so it was not the spider lady, but the tablet. Leave something here. Did we put something in front of the tablet? Like what? I don't know, it just says something. Maybe we should just put all our belongings in front of it, Gozaro. Then we might be able to figure out what it wants. That sounds like the most stupid plan I've ever heard. That's a good idea, we don't have time to check every single item. I did say I was planning on a short stream today, but Elderic, maybe you shouldn't decide in my stead. What do you think, you know? Leave all items here or leave? They're not leaving me much choice. Oh my god, PPA! Thank you so much for the gifted subs. I really appreciate it, thank you. I should have held onto those cat girls. He's gifting out the snail girls instead. And hello, Shalago, yo. We'll put on the cat ears. The cat snail. Sounds interesting. Well, I don't see any reason not to try. Let's do it. Everyone drops all their items to the floor, including their equipment. Wait, I did not expect the equipment part. I thought it was everything in my inventory. Oh? Oh my? What is going on? Oh! Did we fall in a pit or something? Dear, you okay? Yeah. Is everyone else okay? You know, look! Elle collapsed! She looks so beautiful lying there. Elle! She's crying! Oh my god, are you in pain? Elle, are you okay? You know... Are you hurt? You know, Hanzo is... What happened to Hanzo? Elle! You know... Tell me what happened to Hanzo! Were you with him? He saved me. But he's a gunner. He'll die. Stay calm. Where is he? What exactly happened? He was caught by a monster we've never seen before. He tried to save me. A monster we've never seen before? What kind of monster? It was a woman. She looked almost human, but she had 6 arms. Like a cross between a woman and a spider. MIME Hot. You have to go. Save Hansel. A cross between a woman and a spider? Tear. Yes? Stay here with Elle. Why? I want to go with you. It's too dangerous. No, I'm going with you. Stop, you have to listen to me. But... I would have appreciated if she went with me and healed me there during the battle, but well. But promise me you'll yell if anything happens. I will. What kind of monster could get a hold on Hansel? Yeah, I mean, he's got the highest attack of us all. Oh my! She's torturing him. Wow, I guess Hansel was first here to make her mother. Oh no, she's hot. Well, that part was kind of expected. She's hot, not gonna lie. She's torturing our dear friend. We don't need any other women with a spider lady around. I mean, you are right, but... Oh my, another one got caught in my trap? How lucky am I today? Lucky? What do you plan on doing with Hansel? What do I plan on doing? You ask some pretty obvious questions. I'm going to eat him, of course. You think I'll let you do that? Don't move. I'll cut off his head. Look how much he's bleeding already. His blood is so tasty. It's the first I've heard of spiders enjoying human's blood, but okay. A spider woman slices into Hansel's chest. Yeah. Hansel doesn't seem to have any energy left. The woman stares straight at me while licking blood off Hansel's neck. You bitch! Take a long look. He'll die soon. Hansel coughs up blood. Oh, don't worry. I'll end your pain soon. The spider woman puts a finger to Hansel's neck. Oh, wait! Put me in Hansel's place! You guys are joking, but it really is what he's asking for. Although maybe the motivation and the circumstances are a bit different. Let me take his place. Oh, really? Would you like that? That sounds fun. Come a bit closer. Alright. Don't try anything funny. I can cut his neck off with one swipe. Even if it looks like a woman, it's a spider and I don't like it. Are you arachnophobic? I mean, that's understandable. Oh, she's quite pretty. But, I don't know. Her arms are maybe a bit too hairy for my taste. Prepare the sensor, just in case. Oh. Wait, where is the sensor? Let's let's pull it out at... What the heck, where is the sensor? Sensor big. Will this suffice? Or do you think there's going to be like a full CG? I'll make it this big just in case. The second meme lord advised their gore of someone's comfort character. He's been tortured by a beautiful spider woman. I let myself get caught in the woman's webs. They seemed like thin threads at first, but I can't even move my arms now. And every bit I move my body, the hold gets tighter. Can't do anything, can you? I'll eat all the life out of you. The spider woman looks at me with the face of a triumphant predator. I almost give up. There's no way I can beat a monster of your level. We had a deal. Let Hansel go. A deal? Whatever are you talking about? You tricked me. I mean, that's his fault for trusting Spider Woman in the first place. I don't remember making a deal with you. Bitch! Oh, I do love when my prey struggles. I can't wait to taste you. Let Hansel go. Be a bit more quiet. This is just the law of nature, don't you know? I must eat. You people do the same thing. Oh, she's going to pull some moralizing act on me now. And I'm much more merciful than humans. I only eat as much as I need. Aren't I such a good person? Anyway, I think it's time to give you a taste. Arachne licks my face. Not bad. Arachne's claws cut right into my stomach. I love those sounds of pain. And those muscles are quite nice looking. Oh, thank you. I spent extra time working on my physique. I appreciate that you noticed. They make slicing into your flesh so much more rewarding. I'll definitely take my time with you. Arachne loves the blood dripping from my chest up. I'd love to drink every drop of your blood. Stop! Who? Oh, it's Tyr. Oh my god, she's protecting me with her body. Please stop! Tyr, I told you not to follow me. Run! No, I can't! I don't want you to die, you know! Tyr desperately tries to undo the web I'm in. Fool, stand back! You dare get in the way of the ruler of the cursed maze? Lady Arachne? I won't move from this spot! You really want me to tear that pretty face into pieces, do you? I mean, your name is Tyr, alright? Don't threaten me! I'm not moving! Why didn't you use some magic or something? Maybe she can only channel her magic through the equipment, and with the equipment gone, she's pretty much powerless. I'll never forgive you for hurting Yuna and Hansel like this! Arachne's sword-like claws slowly descend. The tip of them are headed straight for Tyr. Stop! Please stop! Let them go! You're really starting to piss me off, little girl. Tyr glares at the woman defiantly, protecting my body with her small finger. But I can tell how much she's trembling from fear. Tyr! Move. No! Arachne swings her claws down. Yeah! Oh my god, it's covered in blood now. Get off, Tyr, please run! No! Why don't you understand? I'd rather die than see you get hurt like this. I don't understand, I feel the same as you! Arachne slices into Tyr's pale flesh over and over again. Maybe they didn't have to describe it in such detail, but okay. I meant to say not detail, but with the use of those metaphors. Ah! Tyr! Oh! She cut her hair as well. Tyr leans into my chest. Why didn't you just stay? You can't give up, you know. You idiot, you know you're weaker than me. You're the one that's going to save this world. I've seen it in my dreams. I'm the chosen one, of course. You're the only one that can stop the winds of ruin. Suddenly, a bright light fills the room. As the light fades, I realize I'm no longer in the clutches of Arachne's web. You know! Vildelica stands before me, cutting off Arachne. Well, you too? Why didn't you run away? Elle turns to look at me. Run away? Why would I do that? Elle flashes me a sympathetic smile. Well, thank you. There's no way I'd leave a friend of mine to die. As blood pours out of Hansel's wounds, Ito stands in Arachne's way. Stop! You should have left me! Don't do this! Are they all going to sacrifice themselves? My duty is more important than my life! I'll protect you for... I didn't get to read it in time. Arachne's body twists and transforms. She's just a cute spider now. Oh, and well, yeah, I guess Tyr obviously can't fight, so she won't be able to kill us either. Get the newspaper. Why down hard? Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. And she's avoiding our attacks. Should I have done some extra grinding? Or is it a scripted battle? I wonder how much time has passed. I can't seem to move my body. I'm not even sure if I'm still alive. I feel paralyzed. Yeah, it appears to be scripted. You know. I hear a girl call my name. It doesn't sound like Tira or Elle's voice. Maybe I really am dead. This could be the voice of an angel. But strangely, the voice reminds me of a distant memory. A memory from long ago, way before I was born. Am I dead? Well, are you? I open my eyes. Tyr? Wait, you're not Tyr. I am Ranki. Ranki? In the girl named Ranki's emerald eyes, I can see a hint of confusion. It seems that you do not remember. Girl smiles bitterly. I was given life long before you were. Long before? Yes, I have waited here for an unfathomable amount of time. For this moment. She's so beautiful! I had worried that in the future the ruler of this planet was going to call upon the winds of ruin once again. The ruler of this planet? The god of this world. God? History repeats itself. The winds of ruin have already begun to erode this world. The same mistake has been made again. I won't let it happen. I won't let this happen a second time. I don't like her earrings, they're too tacky, but maybe it's not the right time to mention that. Sorry, I just really hate such earrings. No hoop earrings allowed. You all are the only ones who have the power to stop it. It is your destiny. You all, huh? Sorry to say, but I'm the only one left. Tyr, Elle, even Hanzo, they're all dead. It's just me again. I suddenly realized how lonely those words sound. Seeing Hanzo fight with all his strength and lose. Seeing Tyr's tear-stricken face covered in blood. Well, maybe her parents should have named her Tyr, if that's the case, so that she wouldn't try to live up to her name? Elle's smile. I couldn't save them. I feel so powerless. My eyes begin to feel wet. Long ago, I lost you and cried like this. Those same tears are now yours. You're all bound by the same chain of fate. Who are you? When I was young, you told me what I am telling you now. Oh, I did? Yes. That we will always be together. That even if our bodies are destroyed, our reincarnations will meet again. Wasn't it also like quite a popular theme in the 90s media? Well, the anime adjacent one specifically, like the reincarnations and such. I immediately think of Boku no Chikyo Mamotte, but those were quite popular in general, and basically, especially the young ones, they were obsessed with finding out who they were, well, the reincarnations of, and they were even sending the letters to the magazines, like, you know how most of the magazines, they featured corners where people could find pen pals? Well, in some of the, let's call it the occult-focused Japanese magazines, people would actually send in their submissions saying they're like, I don't know, the reincarnation of the princess of the kingdom of ruin who wants to reconnect with her pals from the past life. I think it's really fascinating. Maybe we should do it more. I guess some people do it in the form of VTubers. Oh wait, VTubers do actually have past lives. That's a plot point in Boku no Chikyu as well. I think it really popularized the entire idea, which in turn caused the obsession, but it was definitely documenting an already existing trend. Reincarnations. But there's time no longer... there's time no longer to wait for another reincarnation. The winds of ruin blow again. The purification has already begun. It is the destiny of you four to stop it. But we're already... No, that's not true. You still have time. Stand up, Yuno. The time has come for me to complete my mission. Mission? Yes, 12,000 years ago, I was not able to save you all. I must atone for that. I will bring you all back to life. Thank you. A pretty woman ex machina. I appreciate that. Now you can stop it from happening again. You can stop his foolish plan. Ranky's body begins to fade. Hey, you're disappearing? Ranky smiles warmly at me. This body has already disappeared long ago. I am only just a memory, put here to bring you all alive once again. Are you saying you've been waiting 12,000 years here to save us? Would I ask one last hint of you? Would you say my name? Ranky looks at me with tears in her eyes. My love. Ranky! I'm sorry I teared up a little. That's a very beautiful moment and I love these images as well. Ranky closes her eyes. Tears flow down her face. Kanagi. Oni-sama. Oh! After whispering into my ear, Ranky kisses my lips then fades away. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty royal thing to do, right? Oh, can I finish my ice cream? I'm so unused to eating ice cream that I once again find myself at a point where I have to drink it rather than eat it. But oh my god, this was such a nice scene. Ino got her ghost girlfriend. Ghost emote girlfriend. Is it ice cream anymore? Ice liquid? You're trying to eat your ice cream when some people in the vicinity start having an emotional moment. Let's just say I'm dealing with emotions. The story is a little deeper than expected, I guess. I mean, I did kind of expect it to be like that. Maybe not with this exact scene, but it was pretty obvious that it would be about reincarnations and stuff. I love Hanzo's face. This is me waking up after beating Clonoa Moonlight Museum. We're back here? Everything is still on the ground. Yuno's party picks up all their items. Was that a dream, Degozaro? Tear, your hair! Huh? Ah! Tear's hair is still cut short from when she tried to save me. So then... It wasn't a dream. What? What's wrong, Tear? The words on the tablet, they're different. Try to decipher the writing. Yeah, let's try to decipher it. From time immemorial, these doors seal the evil powers of the four great guardians. That is what is written. Should we touch it? Have Hanzo? Let's touch it myself. What is that? Oh my, we're in some new dungeon and we have immediately went to the 11th floor. Wow. There's a romantic concept called Eternal Return, which imagines that all souls are entangled in an endless dance trying to meet their destined loved one throughout an endless cycle of reincarnation. This is so beautiful. Save? Yeah, I will. I guess each character is gonna have a dungeon. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have chosen this one first. Yeah, I was about to bring up Spirit Circle because it doesn't sound, it does sound like something straight out of it. Also, maybe I shouldn't have saved over the previous save. Oh well. 31. I think it's fine. It should be fine, right? Let's try figuring out what to do here. They're all avoiding my attacks. Maybe it's because they're spirits. Maybe I have to just continue fleeing from them. Turn away. Handstand. Okay. Well, let's heal everyone. It's quite scary for now. So intense. Oh, return to Curse Maze. Oh my god, I got so like I almost panicked. Nearly panicked for a moment. Let's start with Hanzo's dungeon, I guess. Let's override the save. Not bricked. Yeah, I mean, it felt almost as if it would be, but no, it's fine. Well, you just had a huge pep talk. You can't immediately die right after. Oh, I absolutely can though. Ostrich plus hydrate. Thank you so much, generic username. Marcellus, Gokigen-yo, who do you think is the top 3 greatest military generals of all time? One of them would be me, of course. With all the Chile TRPGs I have played as RPGs. I think the ones I have played were the TRPGs though. You know, it's the Oda Nobunaga of her time. Yeah, of course. Oh, this reminds me of one of the Mega 10 dungeons. Then again, it's not like it's some super original dungeon layout, but still. Oh, monster encounter. Let's see how powerful they are here. The water spirits. Can I talk to them instead? They aren't interested in that apparently. But at least here they appear to be receiving some damage. Just good to know, Maybe at the end of each dungeon we're going to receive a special set of equipment for each character. Maybe... oh, Aldelico is dead. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. This will happen again. I've resurrected the most fearsome warlord of Japan, Yoda Nightingale. He's secretly Armenian. As you have found out earlier this stream. Oh wait, no, I wanted to heal here and not... oh well. At least I'm fully healed now though. Nice. Nice, I guess. Good enough. Those enemies look like ghosts of your characters. In a way, I suppose this could indeed be intentional. Hello, that guy, Gokiginyo. And my antagonist has resurrected the Jesus who went to Japan back in the day. It'll be fierce. I don't want to fight Jesus. What's that? A setup for the new War of Grail? Oh, that's nice, that's nice. Now let's heal everybody. Hansel looks so silly when he's nearly dead. Oh, and now he's serious again. But well, this room appears to be empty. I bet this one's going to be the same. Is it? Well, yeah, it is. Of course it is. And all the living rooms here are empty too. And this one? What about this one now? Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh wait, because I've entered I've entered the wrong place and complained about it, okay. Oh, okay, it seems to be slightly different now. There's something written here. It just made me think of how Neo, Mr. Bad Guy, resurrects Oda Nobunaga to fight you. But Oda ends the boss fight early and literally just leaves because he bows to no one or something. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's kind of like how the battle in Threads of Fate against the dragon is interrupted halfway. Okay, let's try to decipher the writing. Oh, that's a lot of text. Lord of Water, my black fangs fill with the ocean, and protect thee with the power of darkness. Water Guardian appears. It's an ambush. Wow. Well, I did not expect that one. Should I try using something else instead? The magic, for example. 72. Well, that's fine. Well, 29. 41. He's avoiding the normal attacks. Delica's dead. What a waste of MP. I'm disappointed, L. You've let me down. Perhaps I should have... Yeah, no, let's just continue like that. Okay, it's fine for now. I think we can even go as far as to... No. Let's keep healing Hanzo after all. He seems to be specifically targeting him. But thankfully our damage output is not all that bad. So it should be fine, right? Oh, it's Tyrannel. I guess he got embarrassed. I called him out for only targeting Hanzo. Hello, Kamikaze, Gokiginyo. I see Spider Lady as I click. Well, you have missed the Spider Lady, unfortunately. It's too late. I'm so sorry. You can rewind the stream though. Oh no! Wait. This was a powerful bite. Oh. Press the rewind button. On Twitch you could open my channel, then click on the VOD for this particular stream. And then you could just click through everything that has happened so far. That's the only way of doing so on Twitch, I believe. Well, let's keep attacking now. Oh, Tyr doesn't even deal that much damage in the first place. Oof. Yeah, she's done a much better job healing everyone. You can also just open YouTube and drag the livestream back to an earlier point. Well, yeah, YouTube snails are definitely have it better. Oh, no. Magic. Let's heal. I've spent too much time trying to. Oh my god! He can deal AoE damage though. That's unfair. Oh, but also I saw somebody brought up how reviving us is technically really unfair for the spider lady, but at the same time it was unfair of her to make us drop all of our equipment there. Well, it was Eldelica's plan, but still, that's one non-fight. I guess somebody's not going to survive it. Well, 40 points. Perhaps I do need more spells. Bites down hard! Oh my god! So intense. Well, maybe Yuna's magic will work on him. Let's try. Oh wait, was that 121? I don't know why I wasn't doing this before. Maybe because Elle's attack failed. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, maybe I should heal Yuna. Meaning my own self. Silas. Yeah, let's use the Silas here. And main character's magic was cool. It is. It's so powerful. It's just that it sometimes also misses, especially during the normal encounters. Oh, but how much HP does this guy have? Begin with. Oh my god, she's dead now. Less buttons for me to click on. Yay! Yippee! I should have started attacking him with my magic from scratch. Well, yeah, okay. Well, now that I know that my magic damages him properly, I will revisit it now, but maybe after the short break. Is it okay for your healer to be dead? I mean, I didn't know how much HP the guy had left, so perhaps I was really close to beating him. Then again, I really should heal everyone. And there is not full HP, by the way. Yeah, I noticed that. Thank you. Eldelica was the same. Hello, Mats. Gokiyo, welcome. But yeah, I am going to take a short break, and then we will revisit the boss room. Welcome back, Yona. Oh, it's so great to have you back, Yona. See, I'm saving you guys some extra effort. But yeah, I'm back. What sort of spells does dear know? I think it's a healing spell and another healing spell. That just heals more for more MP. Welcome back, thank you. They aren't interested in talking, what a shame. And here I thought I could have beaten them up. Oh no, that's not what I thought. But I guess I will have to heal everyone again after we're done with this fight. Yeah, the boat was indeed nice. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well... Oh, wait, this hand's all fully healed now. I entered the wrong room. Yeah, 270 out of 270. That's it. Monster encounter. No. Oh, they said me something, but Tyr didn't bother translating it for me. Well, okay, now that I know how powerful my spells are, let's go use them to the fullest. Weird guardian attacks. Well, he's avoiding delicate attacks though, so she will just have to keep attacking him normally instead. 129. Wow, her damage kinda sucks, doesn't it? I was expecting something more formidable than this. Also, I forgot to use Tyr's healing spell, which I think Yuna needs it the most right now. Always. I want a beautiful woman to heal me. I mean, earlier this stream we had a beautiful woman revive us. I think that's pretty good. Oh my god, now it's Eldelica that's nearly dead. So let's pray she survives the next hit if it lands on her. Fortunately enough it didn't. I feel as if I'm commenting on a football match. And it's a goal! But Olaf, isn't he too powerful? I allowed him to be this powerful. So maybe I should have learned some new spells, but I don't remember any more recipes for them. 70 points! Oh my god. Not that good, but better than spending 50 HP. But at least it fully restores their HP instead. Alright. Let's keep god, the protagonist is almost out of MP already. It's no wonder, I mean, with how much they cost. The spells, I mean, but still. Let's pray it is over soon. Wow. Oh, here's the final one. I will have to switch to normal attacks from now on. I wonder if his attacks follow some certain pattern, maybe? Which I haven't noticed yet. Okay, now it's the protag again. Am I even leveled up enough to battle him in the first place? I hope he doesn't hit all daily call. No, it was tier instead. Perfect, perfect. Such an intense battle, but mostly courtesy of his bloated HP bar. What will it be now? I guess Eldelica. Breathe his fumes! That was maybe an alright idea. Let's just keep on healing. And so I guess now. But wow! I wonder if there is some trick to healing, to killing him at last. Oh, now Tyr is dead. Okay, there's no way off. Should I have maybe leveled up a little? Perhaps we will outlive him. Ah, just how strong is he? I should have taken better care of. So is it grinding time? I'm currently at level 27 to 28. Do I perhaps have to be at around 30? I don't know, we could walk around and grind a little bit, or for example, go to the first floor. And then, I don't know what for exactly. Spider ladies, hello, short armorer. Yo, you have already missed the spider lady. I'm so sorry to tell you that. The snails are too slow, of course. Reach their beloved spider lady sometime. Just can't match their speed. They come and go. But at least we got quite the impressive plot development. You know, claim the spider lady for herself? This is exactly what happened here. Well, I'm sorry about that. Let's just say they have chosen me over just some snails. Also, I wonder what sort of like maybe now that the plot has underwent such a huge advancement, maybe you could try asking around. You should stay away from the curse maze, unless you want to die. Hey, what kind of jutsu does a ninja get to learn? It must be pretty different from being a warrior or a knight. Such beautiful. feel like I bring this up every time she appears here.
Wanna hear some top secret info? Pay me 500 ring and I'll tell you.
Yeah, why not? We've got plenty of rings already, so...
Alright, I'll only say this once, so listen carefully. The truth is, there's a bottom to this place. Could call it the underground. And that underground maze is swarming with insanely powerful monsters. How's that? Worth your money, right?
You spoiled the game to me. Up until now we have only been advancing like to the higher floors. I never knew we could descend. Hanzo, that Sakura Kogi girl has been looking at you weird. If you don't want to catch her eye, be on guard. Just bad to have someone backseat. Yeah.
Was she looking at me like this?
No, she didn't look that weird. It is said that to learn the strongest magic, a special kind of rune must be used. Long ago, some of those runes were sealed inside 4 different palaces. Ah, so this is how I will unlock some special abilities. That's interesting. Although I guess Hanzo's will be as useless as the rest of his spells, ninjutsu are.
If you want to live, you should be ready to kill anybody you see.
Well, I know just one snake lady that would disagree with you.
You won't ever survive in this place if you can't do that.
But he's got a point. He's got a point. I haven't seen Cesaro and Kate around recently. You don't think it's true that those kids were eaten by monsters, do you? Yeah, no, they just appear here sometimes. Oh no, I do not want to learn anything about food, but I do not want to be rude to him either, so let's listen to another lecture on how hunger works. And okay, now let's leave and talk to Mr. Tree as well. Honestly, one of the most fun things here is to just walk around the past dungeons and talk to the characters.
Something terrible has happened. Amnel is headed straight for the Divine Cross.
The Divine Cross? What do you mean?
She's trying to save the tree maze by giving her blood to the cross. The Divine Cross is actually the terrifying vampire tree. It can take lives, but it also adds those lives to the lifespan of the maze.
But what's going on?
The tree maze has begun to collapse.
And Amnel is sacrificing herself? Wow, imagine if we were just walking through their personal mazes and never got to learn that.
Please go save her!
Yeah, of course we should. The cross, where was it? It's somewhere in the north, right? Oh, but maybe before going to Amnel, I perhaps want to see what the other characters have got to say. Perhaps they're also aware of that. Yuna took the spider lady from Hansel and called him useless, scandalous. I said his ninjutsu are useless, not Hanzo personally. It does deal quite a great deal of damage. I went to see Queen Amnel recently and she wasn't there. Don't know where she went, Yuna. I wish I could chat with her, I'm so bored. I want to play with Queen Amnel too. Did she go somewhere? Oh, no, they're like kids that don't understand where their mother went and she's dead already, long dead at this point. Tragic. But everything so escalating so much. When do the Lily sisters? Oh, have to tell me. I'm not thrown herself into the Divine Cross. She might even die. White Lily might die too. Hey, Princess Tear. Huh? You're struck by an incurable illness as well, right? Yes? Then there has to be a way to cure White Lily too, right? Princess, please, save White Lily. I'm sorry, Black Lily, we don't have anything that could cure her. Yeah, the Curia room. Какие siesta, welcome. Oh, I wonder if Tyr is going to, like, learn some really cool healing spell in the end of her dungeon. Or rather, we will acquire the rune that allows us to do that. And she'll be able to cure the White Lily's illness. Yeah, right? This is how it's going to be, probably. Amnel! Oh my god, she's covered in blood. Amnel! The vines are attacking her? We have to save her, quick, Yuno! Yeah, of course, let's save her. Amnel, don't worry, we'll cut those vines off you right now. No, you can't, Yuno. You can't cut them. What are you saying? You'll die, Amnel. I'm fine. The vines, they will feed. They will save the maze. The maze, it's dying. I must do this. You can't just sacrifice yourself. But I still want to save her. Amnel, you know, it's okay. Thank you. Well, no, I'm not going to let that slide. Oh, but it is the same one now. Please save her. I'm trying. Boku no Amnel omamote. I just thought of a silliest thing, but basically, when we exit any room, we end up facing kind of like the opposite way to the door. So to save time and not have to turn around, I am just walking backwards, and I can't help now but imagine the really stupid scene of the entire party moonwalking into the room with the vine cross. And then this emotional dialogue taking place there. Okay. Well, seems like we can't save her now, but maybe with the power of something else? I don't know, let's just ask around. I do not want her to die. Hey, did you guys hear? We have absconded on the non-stop food scavenging tour. Something terrible happened. Emil has trapped herself on the vine cross and she's bleeding. She's gonna die. Go save her. What are you waiting for? Wait. Sorry, I can't burp. But well, I literally can't save her. She doesn't let me though. And the protagonist is stupid enough to listen to her. Oh, maybe there is something in her room? Maybe this is where the clue to saving her is going to be? Green slime, Trent Jr., but... No, I need... Amnel's room. It's going to be empty now. Oh, there's nothing here. Well, damn. Okay, then our next stop is the Phantom Illusion Castle, where Maid Topo resides. Oh, there's a treasure chest here, nice. Actress autograph. Or maybe it's going to inspire the... Well, that one lady, the writer lady. But if such terrible things are happening on the first floor, then I'm going to assume the rest are also affected. Also, I want to try entering this place now. But well, looks like I can't. Another monster encounter, but there's no point in me fighting them. They don't give me much experience in the first place. Well, let's go to the tree maze now and talk to Mate Toppo, the one and only. Princess, have you brought me a souvenir over anything? No, I'll bring you a souvenir next time. Well, no. No, I haven't. Okay, let's just reply with I'll bring you one some other time. Really? You will? Excited. She looks the same though. Mate Toppo can't wait. Is it going to change when I don't bring her anything? Oh. Well, whatever. Let's go and talk to the snake lady now. Maybe she will have some valuable tips for me. Oh. Did you get the enemy? I don't remember it. Well, that's just a recolor of the one from the first floor anyway. But still. Lady of the Black Snake. I think it was cheaper before. The smoke that will guide you. The will of a maiden from long ago continues to this day. As long as her will remains strong, she will live on. Is that Tyr? Or is that Ranki? I no longer know. But I'm still shocked by the fact she called me her Oni-sama. Oh, maybe something has changed in the unicorn room where Utica lived. There's just so much stuff to explore. And I guess a lot of people would be like, you backtracking, can't stand it. Oh, they're artificially blocking the game's length. They just don't understand the real spirit of exploration. Another monster encounter. There's so many of them. But also I recently saw something on my Twitter feed. Quite a lot of it actually, about how some VTuber group, I don't remember which one, but apparently lush greenery continues to fill the spring. Fish swim freely through the water. Utica's heart lives on through this place. That's lovely. What have we got here? Nothing. But yeah, what is some con that's going to take place real soon, like a really big one? Offkai, or whatever it was called. Apparently there's going to be kind of like a collab cafe. You know how they do them in Japan? By Joshiko, where Margot, Kyobalt, and the others are. And I think there was some other VTuber group that also announced that they will be doing something like a collab cafe there. And I just thought how cool it is. I always appreciated the collab cafes in Japan. And every time I visited it, I made sure to drop by one. But it's so nice that, back in the day it was mostly games and anime, obviously. But these days it's the VTubers getting their own collab cafes, and it's really cool that this kind of like a tradition made it to the West as well. Also, there's one second VTuber group which I unfortunately don't remember. I'm so sorry, but maybe you guys have stumbled upon the advertisement as well. In their case, it's a collab with some kind of like ice cream line, which actually does this stuff in the American market. So they organize like collabs with different animes and I guess VTubers as well now, and offer the thematical lines of ice cream flavors. Wait, let me look up the name. I had it open not that long ago. Oh, it's called Toon Scoops. The Orange County's first anime ice cream parlor. Serving up premium ice cream plus dairy-free options. And right now apparently they have like a collab with Mono, for example. The anime from like the anime adaptation of another manga of the Eurocan's creator, Afuro. I just thought it was like a really nice idea, and I never knew there was a demand for that in the West, but here's their account in case you guys happen to be interested. I wonder what flavor would be. Lavender, I guess. Or lemon, because I love lemon sorbet the most. And all this talk is to explain the Age of Empires 2 collab cafe, right? No! But it would be cool if they... I mean, a lot of museums do have some... well, adjacent cafes, right? It would be fun if Louvre had one, and if they served some thematical dishes there. I don't know, the Mamluk cuisine. But yeah, a collab cafe like that would be peculiar. Rather interesting concept. But no, I just thought how, I guess, fun it would be if Retromantic could have one day. But with all of us being from so many different countries, it would be quite a logistical hell. Oh, but on the other hand, you do not exactly have to be present there in person for them to organize the event, right? But still, it's a matter of organizing stuff and everything. I personally wouldn't bother. How do I enter this place? Maybe from here? Yeah, no. That's weird. But yeah, I wonder what flavor would the rest of the girls be. Although personally I enjoy the themed drinks more, as opposed to the ice cream flavors. I guess if it's a parfait or if it's an ice cream based dessert rather than just the ice cream, basically you get what I'm talking about, right? Then it's a different matter, but Karin would be salmiakki. Oh, that would be cool, So, if everybody came with like a regional flavor, that's an interesting idea. Oh, but what would mine be then? I don't know. I would have to think about that. Ice cream, but like sour cream based. I don't know. I have to get rid of something, right? Or maybe I can use it instead. Oh yeah, I can. That's cool. I'm now stronger. I'm now faster. Iron pipe obtained. Well, thank you. Thank you. This is dot flow now. What delicious. I don't think the ice cream made out of sour cream would be delicious, but then again, they're making cakes using the sour cream, so maybe. What would Freya be? Oh, there's the spaghetti ice, right, in Germany, the famous one. Sorry, the only food I can think of when it comes to Germany is met. But I guess the met flavored ice cream would be weird. Hey, have you brought any food with you? I haven't, but I'm not sharing. I'll feed you until you explode? No, you can't explode people, that would be wrong. I threw the food away. Oh my god. I haven't, well no, I haven't. I don't have any, I wonder if there's anyone who would feed me. So that's what she was expecting, huh? No, there's so much to live for. Well, what if I give her the answer she wants? Really? You're such a nice guy. I'd do anything for you, Anything? What are you thinking about? You're horrible, You know the blueberry for the ice and bourbon vanilla for the pale blonde hair, I imagine? Well, maybe. I would rather prefer to be lemon sorbet, though. Freya, pear? I guess I can kind of see the vision. What would Rihanna be? And Yuma too, and Hess. Oh, Hess would be apples, yeah, apples, right. The apple, I guess it would be sorbet, not ice cream. Now that I think about it, I have never tried the... Well, neither the sorbet nor ice cream with the apple flavor. I guess lemon sorbet could be made light colored enough too. Right? If you invite them, it's not backseating, it's navigating. That's true. Also, hello, the mangoes, gakiginyo. Blueberry for the eyes, lemon for the hair. Yeah, it's they're so fruit / berry peeled. Rona would be gummy worm flavor. That's a really strange one. No, I get where you're coming from, but then again, I do not even know what Rona's favorite sweets find is. But Yuma, I guess Yuma gets the lavender, right? Her color scheme is closer to it, and yeah, she's more fit for the lavender girl role than I am. It's the next tile. And we've got another treasure chest here. Chappa Chaps. Perhaps I have to share it with Sugar Ann? Oh, there's one tile left, which I have not accessed yet, and it should be wait, no, it's not here. And not here either. I've been bonked rather severely for backseating, but I was only talking about game trivia. To me, it was the equivalent of pointing a cow out of the window. It definitely depends more on the context and like what exact sort of trivia you were talking about. But I guess most most sorts of game trivia I personally can think of, they do not really involve any heavy spoilers, if we assume you held off talking about them until the streamer actually reached some important plot points you had to mention. Evil dolls show up. This maze is less fun than advertised. I don't know. Looks fun enough for me. Especially with the evil dolls. It just wouldn't be the same without the evil dolls, right? That's fine, I guess. Unexpectedly, Yumane is the one I have no clue of the flavor of. Well, I bet on lavender. Lavender flavored sweets are quite nice, I think. Like the taste, the flavor, it's really subtle. It does not distract you. It's not super overpowering like, for example, today's strawberry cheesecake. But by the way, I think I'm going to rate it 7 out of 10. The previous one was 8 out of 10, by the way. I still don't know what it has to be like to be 10 out of 10, but I guess it would be some sorbet, I suppose. There really is lavender ice cream. I have never heard of it before, but the idea is fun. Of course there is. There's honestly lavender flavored everything. Pretty much. I will naturally wait for the day you find salmiakki ice cream. I only tried salmiakki once and I didn't quite enjoy it, although I normally make it kind of like a point to try everything at least once. To give everything a fair chance. Oh, it restored my MP, what a waste. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, I can't take a mid-battle anyway. There was an aqua sword here. Well, I don't need that anymore. Whatever I have at the moment is much more powerful anyway. I like lavender, as in the color, or the flavor, or the smell. What exactly do you enjoy the most about it? I've eaten lavender before, it was on an orange cake, paired quite nicely. Oh, I imagine how well they... yeah, how well the lavender would complement the sour citrusy flair of an orange. But also the internet has mind broken me forever and I simply can't treat the word citrusy as I would have before. Its color, its smell, its application, its typical landscape. Yeah, the landscape! It's so gorgeous! Like, I immediately think of Provence fields and such. Can I just drink water? I can't. Then I guess I would have to throw something away. What would that be? What would that be? The Charmander, perhaps? Yeah, it's worse than the Angel's Robes. So there we go. There we go. Nice. Associates with laundry products for me, so they sound weird. But I mean, haven't you tried eating Tide Pods as a kid, for example? I feel like I don't know. The laundry products and food are not that far away from each other.
You again. What is your reasoning for coming back here so often? If you leave the door open, the sense of sin will flow out once again. Please, will you close the door?
Yeah, okay.
I hope you're being sincere.
What if I reply with no? Is she going to fight us?
Fight us? Why did you open it back up just after you promised not to? Sorry!
You know, Spyro was scolded. Oh no! I'm sorry, Snake Lady. Let's go visit Mr. Fish. Oh,
who lives here, I believe? Right? Oh yeah, there he is.
And it's the same story he told us before. I do remember what you were talking about, do not worry. I mean, I was able to recognize it right off the bat. Of course I do, of course I do. Oh, but now it's... well, here... then... here I guess I'm missing out on all this cool extra equipment. Well, not that I'm missing out on, but I have missed out on it back when it was more appropriate for my level at the time. Oh, Tyr has leveled up. Nice. Well, we've been walking around for 2 hours already. I feel like we will have to tackle the floors that kind of like they dedicated to each character, I assume, on the next stream. For now, let's just... oh wait, I forgot that the fleas can only be beaten up with magic. There we go. In the meantime, between the streams, I will try to level up and maybe unlock some better spells. I'm not wrapping up just yet. Don't you worry. I was just talking to myself, basically. Remember, it took me almost an hour to do Totem Pole quest. Did you play this game only recently, or did you play the untranslated one? Thanks for the stream, ongoing. Now people are going to actively close the tab and disconnect from the stream. They're going to be like, oh, Yuno's talking about the next stream, so she's probably wrapping up anyway. Caring too much, it's probably not worth it anyway. Let's just leave. So it's... ah, what a persistent chest! I wanted to talk to Mr. Door. You ended the stream already, but we can't let go and imagine she's still going. Such devoted snails. I should have never doubted you. Played it recently, tried PC 98 for the first time. Well, did you enjoy it in the end? There are quite a lot of translated games, so perhaps you should give more of them a shot. Oh come, I can't walk around like you guys. You seem to be having so much fun. Yeah, like nearly getting killed by a spider lady. What else? Seeing our friends die? So much fun indeed. Let's get out of here before he starts crying again. Wow, Eldelica, you're so heartless. Let's talk to him again. Oh, it's the same one. Oh well. Spider Lady, please come to Anonymous Proxy. Please do, please do. Ostrich plus hydrate, thank you, Direct is your name. Well, okay. Where was the elevator? Not the elevator, but the mirror room? Whatever it was called. Huh. Oh, there we go. We're actually quite close by. But I think we're going to just do a little bit of grinding from now on. Oh, and of course, I shouldn't forget to visit the writer lady as well, right? Ash Maze it is. Maybe I will tell her about our tragic past and how we're all connected to each other. And this will inspire her. Or maybe it has something to do with the actress's autograph. I've been writing a story while taking a break on the script. It's almost finished. When it's done, I'll give it to you as a present. You need not thank me. The story was written for you bunch after all. Ah, so she's the scenario writer of the game, huh? I love it when they do this. For us? In his celestial tower, the Emperor summons thee to inscribe its chronicles. I wonder if I'll join them when I die. Does she have anything new to tell us? Yeah, no, it's the same, Not sure if I'm going to visit any of the balls. Not in the mood for changing their clothes and everything. But also we've been getting at least some experience as we were walking around. So we have not completely wasted our time in vain. I've heard that the dream author has stopped working on my script and started writing a story instead. What is wrong with that woman? If she stops writing my script, my whole existence could be on the line. Ah, yeah, so it's an existential problem for her. It's way worse than I thought. Dream author, you shouldn't be that irresponsible. But I guess she wouldn't listen to us, huh? I mean, she can't hear me. She could become a VTuber instead. I think the point is that she can only like act on a script somebody else has written. She perhaps is not capable of creating something herself. She can only act it out. Like, of course she can criticize it as she did to our scenarios, our scripts, but maybe that's the problem here. Your stream is a viewer request stream. She just can't ad-lib stuff. You people also began to find it hard to tell what is a dream and what's reality. I'm starting to worry about that recently. I heard rumors that this world is coming to an end. How do you hear any rumors if you don't move from there? You're a little slow as usual, it seems. I have as many fans as there are stars. You're not the only visitors that come here. That being said, you should be honored to have the ability of protecting a beauty such as me. Who said about protecting anything about protecting you? I never agreed to that either, Dagozaro. You shy boys sure do love to act tough when these girls are around. Yes, they should. What is up with your face here? Oh, they feel honored. Yes, they should. As the real gentlemen we are. Of course. I know that it's been only one level, but maybe it's going to be slightly better now. You leveled up, yay! Yay, yatta yatta. But before that, let's also visit the invisible people. It seems so many terrible things are happening in this world lately. You should have a giant tea party to calm everyone down. Oh, I would come there. Would you like some chocolate? How about some candy? Sure, why not? This is a pretty good tea. The candy is quite good though. Yum! Oh, they aren't even inviting us to help them with... Oh, but our hunger is at 0, so convenient. And here I was thinking how it was getting restored around here, but it makes perfect sense. So now let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the next floor. I know a lot of people criticize the hunger mechanics in most games as obsolete and annoying, but I don't know, I feel like the presence of such mechanics that sometimes allows for some really creative ways of taking care of your hunger stat. Like, for example, of course we could fuel ourselves up at the bar, and this is what we've been doing for the most part of the game. But then again, at the same time, let me save the game. Yeah, it also depends on the other events you can attend. Like, for example, in the ballroom, I'm pretty sure it restores our hunger stat as well. And where else? The hunger mechanic is only ever as good as the ways to acquire food. That's true, but I would say here they are quite creative and convenient. I mean, we don't really have to carry anything around for the most part. We could, but at the same time, the entire game is also quick that you can just... it's a one-way door. Okay. You can just go back to the first floor and then come back to whichever maze you came from using the dungeon, or not the dungeon, the elevator, the mirror room. Hunger and nutrition mechanics have been my absolute favorite things in many contexts. Oh, I'm afraid I'm not that familiar with most of the games featuring them. I guess the one that immediately comes to mind is Fear and Hunger, but surely there are a lot of other more retro examples. Wait, so a lot of these passages here, they can only be entered one way. That's so nice. I mean, it makes navigating the dungeon a little bit harder, but still. Oh, that's so cool. Well, let me see, where is the... There we go. It truly is like a spider's web. Why? There are very little things in the world that I appreciate as much as the good dungeon layout. Well, let's save here once again. The ability to dismiss hunger as a factor entirely is such an immense luxury that, in my opinion, it shouldn't even be an option in any hard modes in games that represent anything but a post-scarcity setting. I do agree, but at the same time, the same thing can be said about the ability to dismiss sleep, or the ability to dismiss, well, I don't know, having to go to pee or take a dump. Or imagine if all the games had pooping mechanic instead of the hunger one. When you feel like you're going to pee yourself mid-fight, you're like, oh, why didn't I go to toilet before starting the boss fight? Everybody poops, yeah, everybody does. In Digimon World, your Digimon must regularly take a dump and be fed and sleep. Such a realistic game. I don't know why I saved 3 times, but he'll touch the stone tablet. And let's go explore it one more time. I guess after defeating them I will have to heal everybody. And then we are going to try approaching Mr. Water Dragon again. Girls do not poop, don't spread such lies. Yeah, but imagine in like a fantasy setting in a video game, what if everybody could poop? Indiscriminately. My absolute favorite is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, which is a, well, true roguelike zombie/eldritch horror apocalypse game. I've never heard of it even. This one includes nutrition to the vitamin and mineral level. Yeah! Wow! It's really nice. Does it feature macros as well? Then Fallout New Vegas' survival mode and more simulationist mode of the 3D Fallout games. Yeah, I immediately thought Fallout would, of course, feature such a mechanic. Oh, tier leveled up. That's nice. There is pooping games. I think on Ark most apparently, but I guess in my summer car there's only peeing. And I think 7 Days to Die has pooping too. Oh, thank you for the wonderful, indispensable trivia. Well, I saved the game. Let's go visit Mr. Dragon one more time. I feel like a medieval fantasy setting would benefit immensely from a pooping mechanic, since human poop was a major primary fertilizer. I think some colony sims do feature it, but I don't remember which ones. Oxygen not included? Maybe? Or perhaps Retopia did? I don't remember, but it sounds like a very obvious mechanic for a colony sim to have. Yeah, the Water Guardian was his name. Aeon casts Silas. Here took some damage. Then Hanzo's spell, I guess it did something. I think this particular one, it infuses the attacks of the person we used it on with some poison, making them deal damage over time. But I don't know, it looks exactly the same for me. Oh, wait, I should have dealt him a magic attack, not the normal one. And Tyr will heal Eldelica now. Yeah, well. Is it every 4 turns that he breathes his fumes? Or every 3 months. Or maybe it's not related at all. And he just does this every once in a while. I guess let's take care of Tyr's health first. She's our healer after all. Oh my god, poor Eldelico. But you know, I'm in the mood for playing some colony sim after I've brought it up. Wow. I forget if Kata had macronutrients, but I think so. It would be an obvious one. And did have rather severe sleep, warmth, hydration, oxygen, bacterial and viral vectors, overdosing, addictions, overindulgence, etc. mechanics too after all. That's so detailed! What the heck? What spider girls in my area? I hope I can meet some hot VTuber girls in my area instead. Well, you should consider moving wherever off-Kai is held then. Also, hello John Doe, gakiyo. And yeah, everybody joining the stream now has unfortunately missed the What Spider Lady. I'm so sorry. So sorry for your loss. Oh yeah, indeed, I could play Dwarf Fortress as well. Of course. Replacing dwarves with snails as a playable race? It sounds like some weird collab with Lona/Alien. $120. I feel like it's even worse now, somehow. Or maybe that's because Eldelico died almost immediately. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god. Well, I guess we will be dying now. No, he somehow survived. Oh, that's because Tyr took a hit instead. Well, what a shame. Is he just like too meaty, or is there some strategy I should be using when facing him? I wonder. Snail Fortress would be cute. Oh, that would indeed. Oh, wait. There are some other rooms and I just ignored their existence, though they all appear to be empty. Monster encounter, though, well, we'll get to level up, even if just a little bit. That is also most of all free. It is also available on Steam, but I'm under the impression that the Steam version was the product of one person on the entirely volunteer dev, taking a decade of everybody's work and putting it out on sale under his own name and benefit. Don't know if it's still that way. It's insane that this was not taken care of. If that's the case, pardon my tangent, I think I got it out of my system. No, you're always welcome to share whatever you care about so much. It's always really nice to read or listen to people being very passionate about what they love. Actually, well, whatever. I'm just going to beat them up like this. I got it out of my system as I'm using it in the context. Oh wait, it is! It is, yeah. I pooped it! No! You didn't have to. You didn't have to reword it like that. Okay, it's your turn. Of your but Ring, welcome. Well, there we go, almost done with this battle. I wonder if any of the rooms is going to have anything interesting or it's just all the same ones. The same empty, lonely rooms. It would be so heartbreaking, wouldn't it? Have I visited this one? No. Oh my god, I almost entered the door I didn't really want to enter at all costs. Oh, just take a look at that. There seems to be something else around here. And here, pick it up. Pick up the item destruction drone obtained. And here I thought we would only get them after. Oh, what's that? Eh? Where am I? Doko. I thought I was stuck here for a second. Oh, hello, Shadow Zero, gokigenyo. So we take a turn here. Of course it is. Similarly, leave the dragonfly looking object alone. But I wanted to touch it. And I mean, it doesn't seem to want to let me go. Another encounter. Maybe I'm more powerful now. I got no idea what happened. Oh, maybe I'm less powerful now. Unless, oh my god. You know, let's try fleeing. Back away. Turn away. Oh my gosh. Thank god I saved. But also, if you excuse me, I would like to take another break. I'm so sorry about this. But please wait for me. Need to pour myself some more water and maybe know what else. But yeah. Okay, I'm back. Oh, and yeah, my party ran out of strength. This did happen after all. Welcome back, thank you. But, well... Okay, let's just choose our fights more carefully. I think I've gotten 5 different fake VTubers scambot follows on Twitter since afternoon. I really hate this. Hey, VTubers scambots? They exist? Know that there are Ura Kojoshi scambots? Or maybe it's the real ones? I don't know. And the VTuber ones. It's the first time I've heard of this. Cheap VTubers at twitter.com. It's x.com these days. Tragic, so tragic. Though I still am calling it Twitter out of spite. Wait, unfortunately, I know Jarona has had a problem with someone pretending to be her unless you're talking about someone else or something else. But Jaro's case, it happened on Discord, right? Which unfortunately, I guess, also falls under the umbrella of VTuber scambots, but not on Twitter specifically. But yeah, it still sucks. Thank God I'm not big enough of a VTuber, so for people to try and pretend to be me on the internet. They just wouldn't be able to pull it off after all. The Supreme Audio, the one and only. Oh, but speaking of VTubers on Twitter, can I? Of course I can, it's my stream. Discuss one of the pet peeves of mine when it comes to VTubing. Oh, yeah, I just got your message. I'll send you my current details now. Yeah, please do. I mean, I already am aware of your current details. I should be somehow sending all of the snails their salary after all. They've been swarming me forever on several accounts. I think they target people who chat on threads related to popular VTubers. It extends to Discord too, of course. Oh well, this sounds like such an obnoxious thing. If I ever get a suspicious DM by Yono Nightingale, I will reply Mishima to see if she's real. How would real Yono even react to that, I wonder? Oh wait, no. I just made it crystal clear for you guys that I'm not the real Yono. I'm a filthy impersonator. Hello, Matisgokiyo! Welcome. Almost all of them are apparent cheap automatically produced fakes that often use the resources of existing real VTubers. Yeah, I guess the nature of such scam bots is not that different, regardless of what exactly or who exactly they pretend to be. The odiosa Kangemusha. I guess you could put it that way, yeah. Tear should problem kill herself. But also, yeah, I was about to share one thing that I find really annoying. It's how... Like, you guys obviously know how some VTubers are really fond of using some custom assets. And with how VTube Studio has been evolving more and more recently, it kind of like invites the opportunity for more customization options than just slapping whatever PNG you want to on top of yourself. And of course there are like animated live 2D assets, which for example like Dianco and Alicia love experimenting with. But like, there's one thing about a lot of these custom like 2D dresses that also pisses me off. Is how some of them, they're not exactly facing straight, despite the VTubers hand doing this most of the time. They seem to be turned at this weird 3/4 angle. But at the same time, it's also like I maybe would have been more understanding of it if it was just slightly turned around, you know, maybe not Shigure Oi style, but just like slightly turned to the right. But they seem to be so, I don't know, twisted, curved. Like I don't know. I wish more VTubers experimented with unusual poses. It's just that the straight-facing one is the easiest to rig as well. But as for the unusual poses, I don't know what could the other examples be rather than just have it like Shigure style. The best I've seen in that regard was that KK Saber's stream where she played the racing game with her back to the viewer but her face in the real mirror. In the rear mirror, sorry. But this is possible through the use of... I mean, she's using the 3D model, right? So of course she can turn her back to the viewer. I remember how Tsukinami did the same during some of her Skyrim streams, for example. But with the 2D ones, it's a bit more limited, isn't it? But yeah, I get what you're talking about. For me, it's more so experimenting with the layouts on stream rather than the unusual poses and such. I, for example, really love how Tsukimi does her hand capture when she's playing the arcade games on her stick. This is also like really clever. What are some other examples I can think of? I don't know, whenever I see something like that, I kind of tend to get really insecure that I just don't really come up with anything like that myself. Not creative, not inventive enough, but on the other hand, well, who cares, I'm still doing the bare minimum required to be a VTuber. And that is having fun. Maybe if I do happen to come up with some cool ideas, I will try implementing them, but it's not exactly required to be a VTuber. Well, it's summer night. Gokigenyo, gokigenyo. Wow. My god. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god, poor Ildelica, she's almost dead. Let's just pray they don't decide to attack her at once. Andreas Miss Nightingale getting a PC98/E style Baroque cartouche/frame as an overlay. Well, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Remember how, I think I've shared this story before, how prior to becoming a VTuber, I always bugged my friends about how I wish there was a VTuber that has their stream overlay stylized after a PC98 game. But I guess Amiya is fulfilling that niche nowadays, so my dream has been fulfilled. But the way these guys hit, it hurts so much. Though I think I can see what you guys are talking about. They do indeed appear to be kind of like the more buff Saint Seiya-esque versions of the main party. I don't know why I brought up Saint Seiya specifically. I haven't even watched that. Or read it. It is a manga originally, right? I can't see the Saint Seiya connection. Oh, I have missed a really poignant moment. Which also made me think, and not only me but other snails as well, about Boku no Chikyo Mamotte. With all the reincarnation stuff going on. But I feel like in a way this particular work could be kind of like a collection of all those tropes and staples in the in its what's the word, contemporary media. Also the guy in the middle, because of how his sprite aligns with the symbol in the back, it looks almost as if he's got bull's horns. And often writers work their favorite interests into their own work, of course, but I feel like this, you could even say this one captures the zeitgeist. I did not pronounce that correctly, didn't I? But but still, yeah. What was the point I was trying to make? Pronunciation aside, it just really features all of the cliches that were popular back in the day, and all of the kind of like everything people thought was cool in the fantasy works. It's such an interesting amalgamation of all these concepts in just one game. Not to mention in the form of a dungeon crawler, an extremely popular genre for such stories at the time. It's kind of like I don't know. It feels like a time capsule because a lot of these tropes from the time, you don't really see them anywhere anymore, and here they're all collected perfectly in one place. This is really fascinating. It truly has everything there. And now there's the quote that says 100 cliches move us. Of course, I was not talking about it in like some bad way. I was not even offering a critique, just noticing stuff. Oh, but about the fascinating is the perfect word for it. Yeah, maybe even charming, because it does charm me a whole lot. But yeah, I did say it looked as if they had horns when lined up with that. Oh no, it's on the girls left now. Should I try escaping, or perhaps maybe using magic? What? Yeah, no. Oh, this was such a bad idea. Yeah, there was 3 of them after all. And I did not save, right? I mean, I did, but perhaps I should have saved sooner. Later. Yeah, later. Later is the word here. But I will catch up fairly soon, I believe. But just what was I talking about before this? So easy to forget stuff. Oh, yeah, the horns. Yesterday, I was rewatching Wallace and Gromit, the Were Rabbit movie specifically. And oh heck, I recall being scared shitless of this movie when I was younger, because I first watched it as a really small kid. And of course, some of the parts there, they were a bit too stimulating for my kid's brain. I don't know why I did that. But well, yeah. Haven't watched it now. I think I really got to appreciate how the movie utilizes textures specifically. Because, like, of course, the thumbprints in the clay are the most charming thing you can imagine. But even if we're not counting that, there are so many different, like, really great textures that are present within the movie. Like how their how their car appears to be like all old and scratched, and they clearly spend their time recreating this sense of wear and tear on it. And how some of the clothes are created out of the felt fabric specifically. Oh my god! Hi Dianko! Hi, good evening, yo, sorry, I was just mumbling to myself about stuff. Welcome Raiders! Welcome. I was talking about how much I appreciated rewatching The Curse of the Were Rabbit. But hello Raiders! Good evening, yo, what were you playing today? Was it Harvest Moon? Wasn't it? Oh my god, Momoka! Gokikinyo, welcome Raiders! It's two consecutive raids at once. And Momoka was also playing Rune Factory, right? So I've got 2 farm raids at once. That's insane! Janko raided you at the end? Oh my god. So I got 1 Rune Factory and, not end but raid, and 1 Harvest Moon one. It's really like a full package. But thank you, and hello to both of you. Remember to hydrate? Yeah, of course. I would never forget to hydrate myself. And yeah, good evening, your Raiders. For those of you who may not be familiar with me, I guess, my name is Yana Nightingale. I'm an Ojo-sama in training with a really keen passion for retro games. And currently I'm playing through a really lovely dungeon crawler for PC 98 called MIME. And we're in the middle of grinding, so nothing is really happening here in terms of gameplay, and it's an improvised Zatsu instead. But welcome. And of course, if you girls need to... Also, let me give Momoka a shout out. Sorry, I was so obsessed with the idea of it being like 2 farm raids at once. We're on Winter finally. Oh, that's cool. It's really nice. Wait, did I save there? I should try attacking them regardless. But yeah, I was just discussing how I rewatched Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were Rabbit, yesterday, and how much I appreciated it. Well, having watched it as a grown-up and not as a kid who was dead scared of of the horror sequences there. Retro games might be old in terms of age, but they can be very fun. Of course, I mean, old doesn't mean bad. Yeah, the Were Rabbit, it's such a good one. Their style is so amazing here. Indeed, it's big. Yes, as the kids these days say. Your portrait looks very dashing in the game. Such a distinguished gentleman, isn't he? Well, in a way, all of the portraits here are great. And just remember, I like the dog. It's like they're Emon's ideal, except that the Tsukomi doesn't actually get to provide any of his Tsukomi antics because he's mute. and a mat. But yeah, all of them maybe way wittier puns than whichever I came up with. I don't know what that was right now. How like yeah, I really loved all of the puns there, all of the silly dad jokes. I only watched this movie localized as a child, so I didn't watch that in the original as a grown-up. It unlocked a whole new layer of enjoyment for me. And of course, all of the classic movie references, it is so packed with them. That's insane. There's like so much passion for the... Well, not only the horror movies, but lots of movies in general. Just remember the news story from when the Rabbit released. Old news story. Okay. One town in the UK considers the word rabbit unlucky, so all the word rabbit posters got graffitied over as a public service. Perhaps the events of the word rabbit actually took place in this particular town ages maybe ago. Which is why they're extra cautious around their rabbits. What are your preferred movie genres? Honestly, I love all of them. I can watch pretty much everything. As for the favorite ones, I don't even know. I think rather than the genres, there are themes that I prefer more, but even those would not provide an exhaustive list. I like things that look pretty, I guess, and stuff that resonates with me on like the level of the scenario and stuff, but I can enjoy pretty much everything. Also, I guess my interest to the cinema is more so in terms of like different countries' cinema rather than different genres once again. Because every country's school of making films, it's drastically different and there's a lot of context packed into it. And so, like, the more movies you watch from, say, Japan, the more you learn about specifically the Japanese art of filmmaking, and you get to notice a lot more details as you kind of like gather this experience. Also, generic username, thank you for gifting Momokai-san, thank you so much. The Wrong Trousers is legitimately one of the best action movies ever made, on the same level as Mad Max Road Warrior. I don't know what would my personal choice of an action movie, the best action movie, be. I think I appreciate the Hong Kong action movies a lot because of all the choreography and stuff, how inventive they are. Essentially taking their roots in wuxia genre, I guess. There are a lot of great types out there. It can also depend on how we feel, etc., among other things, but it's an amazing process to make the movies. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's really cool. That's why I guess I really enjoy those kind of like quote-unquote making of kind of cinema that takes place on the film set. One that immediately comes to mind is the Japanese One Cut of the Dead, about the film crew making a zombie movie and everything going terribly wrong. I think it also had the French remake, right? I have not watched that one though. Did you know that there's a Wallace and Gromit PS2 game, and honestly wasn't bad at all? Not great, but just not bad. Oh, I am aware of it, but I have not played it myself. Wonder why movies taught me that romance was invented in the mid-90s in Hong Kong. Oh, but his romance is also painful. I don't know. I absolutely love the tension between his characters, like in the mood for love. Yeah, it's big, but it's so sad. So I don't know. It just tears my heart apart. I was thinking, and I have a movie to suggest I think you might love. It's a Taiwanese ghost movie. It's called Dead Talent Society. It made me cry. I will write it down. Thank you. This sounds like something extremely up my alley. Dead Talent Society. Let's see. Dead Talent Society. I mean, to provide some context, it has piqued my curiosity so much that I didn't even bother looking for stuff to write with or stuff to write on, the proper one that is. So I just grabbed my eyeliner and used it to write the name of a movie down on the sticker from the ice cream I was eating. I'm thinking about how in the latest Wallace and Gromit film, Vengeance Most Foul, I'm yet to watch this one. Perhaps the Very Rabbit was the preparation arc for it, kind of. There's a simple joke with a character named Anton Deck, and it's hard to explain to non-UKers why it's so funny. But what makes it so funny? Like, the only thing I can think of is... could it be a reference to some actual historical personality, or... is it just a... maybe a bit too obvious pun about, like, an ant, as in the who are ants? The insect being on the deck, but I can't think of it possibly being funny, even on a local level. Yeah, where it gives like behind the scenes content, etc. It's hard to believe when you look at the final film production to see just what goes into it. It's insane, but absolutely awesome. Honestly, the same can be said about any sort of behind the scenes process. Like, I for once absolutely adore how during the Eurovision they always take some time to show how the scene crew works, how they organize all of those like intermissions in between the scenes, and how they have to prepare the scene for every new performance, with so many of them being like so drastically different. I have seen people saying now that viewers in UK theatre started cheering when that character showed up. Oh my god. Then American is like saying, here's the news presented by Eric Andre, and then it cuts to a panel with Eric Andre. Okay. So it is a reference to personality, but not a historical one. Although I guess maybe their fame is historical enough at this point. The French remake seems to be just a straight up remake, which is disappointing. Why make a remake when you could make a sequel about making a foreign language remake and give the new characters new problems? Oh, so they just straight up adapted it? Well, yeah, that's disappointing indeed. There could have been such a good, like, I don't know, local touch to it. Well, now I'm sad. Oh, but another quote-unquote making of the process of making stuff kind of movie, which I really loved recently, is actually I think I brought it up fairly recently, but it's Radio Nodicon, or Welcome Back, Mr. McDonald, as they called it in the English official, I assume, English translation. It's about the radio crew making a kind of like recording a radio drama, but they're making it in real time. And people start changing different details about the plot to their liking, both the actors and, well, people on the crew. And it just ends up being such a wonderful and such a heartwarming comedy. And on deck sounds like a celebrity pair, and on deck who are known to be a pair of funny guys. Ah, well, I see. No wonder they were cheering so much then. The viewers, I mean. But now I wonder, they probably had to kind of like adapt, they localized the script for different regions the movie aired in. I wonder how they made it in other countries. Baseballs is getting a sequel? I haven't watched that. What? Or wait. Baseballs. It's from... Oh, yeah. Wait, it's getting a sequel? Such a... The Spaceball 2 announcement? What the heck? But yeah, no, I haven't watched that myself. Mercenary Lone Star and his trusty alien sidekick set out to rescue Princess Vespa from the clutches of an evil force commanded by the nefarious Dark Helmet. Honestly, judging by the screenshots, it looks like an exploitation movie, and all in the vein of Barbarella. But I assume it's more of a straightforward sci-fi comedy, without any sleazy undertones to it. Well, but yeah, what I was about to bring up, in contrast to Wallace and Gromit, is how right after that I watched James and the Giant Peach. I have not watched this one as a kid though, but it ended up being somewhat of an impromptu stop motion double feature, kind of, I guess. And I probably have to heal my party. But yeah, it just shocked me how, despite both movies using the same stop motion technique, their overall tone and the things, the vibes, the ideas they're trying to convey through this medium, how they're so vastly different. Like, for example, in Wallace and Gromit, the clay as the main material of choice, it helps, I believe, convey the comfort and the warmth. With the thumbprints on the clay being the most obvious example of it. But it's just made with so much love, care, delicacy that, it's hard to not feel something akin to a warm embrace when watching that movie. It feels like home, even if you have never watched any of the Wallace and Gromit movies before that, or the shorts. I think it's a series of shorts, and the Were Rabbit was the first feature movie, right? Even if you haven't watched it prior to that, you immediately feel accepted by this little world they create. Like how he likes cheese so much. Yeah, that's so relatable. And his library being all the books about cheese. And all of them being parodies on the actual book titles. That's so nice. If I remember correctly, Spacewalk is kind of like Star Wars, but with more comedic vibes. Ah, yeah, I see. I should watch it. Yeah, Spaceballs, of course, I get that. Also, hello there, Gokigenyo. One last thing I'd like to say about Were Rabbit. I love Hutch, the rabbit that loves cheese. He's so precious too. Pretty much everyone here is just so precious. I don't know. This entire movie is nothing but warmth. It's like a soft, gentle ray of sunshine pouring onto you on a nice day off. But bosom of a film? Yeah, no, not in that way. Not in that way. Hello, Wolfborg, Gokigenyo, insanely great choice for ice cream flavor of the day. Before that, I ate like on the previous stream, I ate the salted caramel one, and I have to say I enjoyed this one more, but I'm also a bit too biased towards the salted caramel specifically. Silver says, "Oh, I do like a bit of Gorgonzola has been living in my head rent-free since I rewatched it." All of the one-liners they're so iconic. Also, Wolfborg, Gokigenyo, I'm sorry for not greeting you right away. That was extremely rude and un-audio-like of me. But yeah, going back to James and the Giant Peach. In this one, the stop motion and how it is combined with the motion film with the live action parts. It is clearly used to, first of all, invite this unsettling feel to the viewer, and to kind of like blend the line, a really thin one to begin with in this movie, between the reality and fantasy that James escapes to. And it's really good, it's really good. But I think I personally might have something of a beef with Roald Dahl's stories, or maybe with their adaptations, because I have not read any of his books. I'm sorry, didn't read them growing up. So it was only... I'm a filthy Roald Dahl secondary. But I guess I've been on something of a marathon of his adaptations recently with how I watched Charlie the week before, and now James and the Giant Peach as well. I feel like in his works, and it's kind of understandable given his background, the adults are so scary, they're so traumatizing. I'm still scared by my experience of watching Matilda as a kid, and specifically that one cake scene. Maybe I should rewatch it next. Oh, Stretch plus Hydrate, thank you, generic username. Thank you so much. But I mean, having read up a bit on Roald Dahl's biography, it's no wonder he, or his works specifically, ended up being that way. Because he, as I guess a lot of other kiddos from that time, encountered a whole lot of abuse that was treated as just a normal thing, just another Monday back in that day. And I suppose, like, props to him for not actually bringing this to future generations, but actively criticizing that in his works. I think this is quite cool because a lot of kids, they just that grow up in the abusive environments, they just never really got a chance to properly reflect on it in the first place, right? And they just keep carrying on this vicious cycle of violence, which is honestly really sad, but kind of understandable and easy to explain, especially if there's nobody around to show them a better example of how things can and should be. But also, like, on a semi-unrelated note, I have encountered this really reassuring take recently about how, like, despite there being a lot of violence everywhere around us in the noosphere, in the news, on the internet, like, wherever you turn your eyes to is just never-ending violence, and I get how kind of like how hopeless it can seem. If you a critical hit, what the heck? Yeah, for example, there's violence against the dungeon dwellers taking place on screen right now in this very moment. But yeah, despite this omnipresence of violence in our daily lives, even if we do not have to encounter it directly, I would say that we, as the society as a whole, we're actually learning to be more unaccepting of it, less accepting of it. You get what I'm trying to take here. Snake Woman, Mama Mine in the background. Yeah, but I feel like we kind of like, despite the fact that it's also present and even mundane in our in the news everywhere, and how it seems that literally everybody hates each other these days, the humankind as a whole has actually been becoming less and less tolerant towards violence, and that's a good tendency overall, and we've definitely got a future ahead of us, even if it doesn't seem so yet at the moment. People who go to school and later gaslight themselves and their children that this was fine because it was normal, actually, I mean, it still is. It still is. I'm not sure that's a good thing. In which way exactly? Violence has an odious prerogative. Yeah, in the video game specifically. That is. I don't know, I feel like they on the video games? Yeah, on the video games. I love Fuse Hunter. Gokigen-yo. Why would I spread violence outside of video games? Violence is sometimes necessary to draw a line. I feel like the decline in violence isn't because people are becoming kinder and more understanding, but because they're becoming more cowardly and indifferent. Well, I don't know about that. I'm talking specifically of the cases where like things that would have been more normal, even say 50 years ago, like bullying and people saying how it helps build character or something. Or for example, like violence on the personal level, we definitely become more judgmental of it, and that's a good tendency to observe, I believe. Things like taking a belt to your son, yeah, that too. Or like any sort of the domestic violence, for example, or violence against animals. I can't think of the examples of what you are bringing up. And definitely, like perhaps our need for violence, it takes different forms these days. A lot of people, for example, use something else as an outlet. Not necessarily the well, I guess video games would be the most obvious example to come to mind, but also some other stuff as well. Like watching the sports competitions for different people, I guess, is a way of releasing their piled up anger. And then I'm talking about watching it specifically. Though I guess some football fans, they do get quite violent. But I was talking more so about, I don't know, your dad screaming at the TV when his favorite team of choice is losing in the football match. Takes many forms. It does indeed take many forms, and there's some of them you can't really do much about them on a personal level. As much as we would like to, some processes they are you just can't really have any say in them, and it's really heartbreaking. But like the violence people themselves are responsible for on the personal scale in their personal lives, this is maybe not on the decline, but they're very vocal about being more unaccepting of it, less accepting of it. I still don't know what is the better way of wording it here. Classic football hooligans, yeah. I don't think this will change anytime soon. But also, no, yeah, honestly, no, yeah, what was that? No. I feel like some of these people, they just have healthier outlets. It's not necessarily that they became more cowardly. It's just that they can let their anger out, and there may be certain desire for being more violent, and let it out in different ways. They no longer have to go and beat up somebody else. They don't have to, I don't know, well, you get it. It's like there are indeed really like a whole lot of different forms of violence, but at the same time there are a lot of really safe ones. Let's just call it this way. So, for example, people no longer use others as their beaten backs as the outlets for their aggression. Nico. Nani sore. It all affects each other in the modern world. Lots of outlets and various hedonism, so your family isn't necessarily the main outlet anymore. So I guess in a way it's also not that healthy either. Depends. Speaking of hooligans being forever, Nico riots? Is it something from some Greek thing? Oh yeah, it is. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that. Or maybe I did. Well, yeah, thank you for sharing and for the explanation. But yeah, and I never meant that that violence is on any sort of decline, but we are, as I've also said before, we're more judgmental of it these days, and this causes some people at the very least to kind of like look for ways of policing themselves instead of just doing whatever they want to. I get that in the end, it's also not necessarily always a good thing. But in the same time, well, yeah, I don't know, it's quite a complex topic. I don't know why I started talking about it in the first place. But a lot of the really hideous, unsightly tendencies of the past, they are now on the decline, and that's for the best, I think. And of course, you can't really resolve the, let's say, problem of violence existing in the first place. You just can't take care of it forever, once and for all. It will never reach zero, no matter how hard we try. But still, people being more vocal about their disdain towards certain acts, it's quite good. And it's a nice trend to observe. But still, I guess some would use it as, I don't know, some sort of a moral high ground, I guess. You get what I'm talking about, right? and would use that in turn as an outlet for their own superiority complex, and oh yeah, it's just also so deep and twisted. We're living in the panopticon in general, lots of surveillance in the real world and online. It's easier than ever to record proof of various acts. But at the same time, it's easier to counterfeit the proof of various acts as well. I just wonder how things are going to advance from now on. Not to mention, people have been manipulating the information since, well, forever. And it's also becoming like so easy these days. On the other hand, I think it also makes it harder for youth to socialize, because your attempts at trying to be a normal person can end up online as epic cringe. Yeah, but the epic cringe meta, it changes so rapidly anyway. I think I might have leveled up enough. Let's go try and drop by the inn on the first level, and then give another shot to beating up the boss. And if I die, I will end the stream, and if I succeed, I will also end the stream. Well, how do you like that? Perfect, I think. There's also the time when Constantine's walls have been damaged by an earthquake or something, and the barbarians of the day, I think that day it was the Bulgars, were just a few weeks away from the city, so to fix them as soon as possible, they went into the taverns where the chariot race fans/hooligans gathered, and made it a competition between the supporters of the biggest teams. And they put in their best and the walls were repaired by the time the enemy arrived. Oh, it's such a cool story. Like, what the heck, did it really take place? It's so clever. I love it so much. Embrace the new Biedermeier and avoid expressing opinions or too much personality in public. I feel like you're expressing... I mean, no, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't seem like she's wearing any underwear, but it's fine. It's safe to show, I believe. Also, her outfit, it reminds me of Jaron Nasalino. But I guess anything with a hint of antiquity to it would remind me of that one. I mean, I was thinking of my Hesper drawing when I was working on Joro artwork. They do have a really similar cut of the dress, right? The details on her clothes are so pretty. Yeah, they are. There are presents on my bed. Quickly wake up. Elle? What are you doing at this time of night? Why are you on my bed? What's wrong, Elle? Did you want to talk about something? Yeah, you know, Elle looks down, struggling to figure out how to say something. I had a dream. A dream? About what? Elle looks away in the distance, thinking. In the dream, I got separated from everyone. Elle, it's just a dream, don't worry about it. That's not what I mean. I got a bad feeling from it, like something is going to happen really soon. Elle. Does she have to assume such a seductive pose in front of me? Hey, you have to promise me. Elderica fixes her gaze on me. I sweat with worry. We're not all going to be separated or anything, right? I won't ever be alone, right? Elle. Of course you'll never be alone. Just forget about that bad dream and go back to sleep. We'll head back out in the morning. You know, can I ask you to do something for me? What is it? Kiss me. I'm scared, please. Alright, promise me you'll go back to sleep in your own bed after, okay? Can I turn on the sensor just in case? I give Elle's lips a soft kiss. Okay, now go back to bed. You need to rest or you won't be able to keep up tomorrow. Okay, I'll go back to sleep, sorry. Good night, Yuno. Good night, Elle. No, okay, it was fine. It was fine. It was revealed to me in a dream moment. Wouldn't she come up with a better way of getting me kiss her? In terms of belief, it's hard to call a particular belief cringe, especially if it has something to do with a general topic instead of a fandom or niche interest. Oh, but people these days, they do take their fandoms maybe a bit too seriously. It makes you wonder, are people reflecting on themselves or is it just too inconvenient to lash out? I mean, it's not necessarily like a dichotomy here. I feel like it's more of a... like one does not necessarily exclude another. They can hold themselves back because of the inconvenience of lashing out, but in the same time, some concepts, some ideas can resonate with them still, and they can still reflect on certain things. This isn't viral and I trust Miss Nightingale. Well, thank you. Thank you. The details on her clothes. Oh, yeah. You did comment on that, and I didn't read that. Hello, Bloom. Gokihin-yo. Welcome. And you got to look respectfully. I do. Of course. She's just my friend after all, even if I did end up kissing her. Like how even her giant eyes can distract us from this interesting pose. Yeah, whatever was that supposed to mean? Just too mysteriously brain for this to be a highness scheme. Yeah. It was. It probably happened on accident. It was not her personally assuming this pose. She was just drawn this way. It's different. Depends on how much faith you have in humanity. Plenty. Honestly. Then again, it depends on the context and everything. Some people are, well, then again, on a personal scale, irredeemable, I believe. And some are irredeemable on a global scale. But I don't know. I feel like humanity as a whole, it has a future ahead of it. And we're certainly growing, not without like some setbacks and everything, but people are slowly becoming better as a whole. That's what I would love to believe at the very least, because it would really be painful otherwise. Maybe I should leave and heal. Okay. Well, let's give it another shot. We are now hopefully more powerful. Be able to face him properly. Let's go and try on 130. It's slightly more deadly now. Well, 10 damage points to be precise. Who does he attack now? Here again. Boss, please somehow neither lose nor win against Miss Nightingale so the stream continues. Are you too invested into our dialogue about the nature of violence and the future of humanity? I misremembered it wasn't the Bulgars, it was the Huns under Attila. Ah! Still, back on that day, it was pretty much everyone against everyone. So at some point, it was definitely the Bulgars anyway. Just not maybe during this exact anecdote. But yeah, the stream has somehow taken a really philosophical turn here. And perhaps I might need some more time to rearrange my thoughts and my points as well. I would love to believe that not everything is lost for us humans. Or otherwise I might just as well die. And there are still some games that I would like to play. Oh my god. This is getting out of hand. Read these fumes again. Well, how about you stop doing that? Jasama has gathered a wonderfully intellectually refined staff. I mean, you're the part of the crew too. And everybody here is welcome to join our discussions. With the current world news, I'm not too positive about the whole, but then again, nothing ever happens. Well, yeah. Yeah. true. What can I say here? Not much, huh? Let's have Tyr heal somebody, but I do not know whom exactly. Yourself, maybe? Maybe the Protang. I hope we can ask this dragon for a wish. He looks like a wish granting one. No, we can only beat him up. Well, maybe after we're done with him. Oh wait, why did I have spell cast? Oh my god. Wait. Suddenly, Thor spells started dealing proper damage for once. That's a surprise. Let's have Tyr heal Eldelica. And Eldelica use this spell of hers, I guess. Oh my god, it's finally working. Perhaps I should have retried, or maybe I should retry on the next time. But at the same time, it seems that his attacks are becoming more violent. Oh, this word again. Why do I keep pressing all the wrong buttons? Oh! And now please use the Silas here. And let's have Tyr heal you like that. And then, oh my god. Yeah, he attacks Hanzo, that's fine, that's fine. What? Okay, Eldelica is dead now. But that's one less person for Tyr to heal. So all in all, a good outcome. I think humanity is on the correct path overall. The side effect is that exquisite accumulations of wealth have an unearned power to produce particularly exquisitely idiots. They will all die eventually, soon, maybe. But yeah, I would say that, like, people, personally, different people that you interact with in your daily life, they're on the right track. Famous gacha, you have the whales accounting for it. No, I should put my audio fortune to work somehow to fix it all. Do you think we're anywhere closer to beating him up now? I think humanity is irredeemable and just trades one vice for another, but the individual irredeemable also may be saved despite his failings through participation in divine grace. Isn't it too depressing for you to look at it this way? I understand that, so, I mean, in the end of the day, we're only responsible for ourselves and our own actions, but like, I would love to believe that the world can only be made better through the collective effort, and I want to believe that every individual has enough kind of like inner potential for the good things, and for them, well, let's also call it participation in divine grace. Except that maybe not also divine at times. I'm in the stage where excessive suffering and conflict worldwide is just comical now. Oh no, he's become too jaded. Jaded snail with a jaded shell. Oh no, I've run out of MP. Oh, things are not looking good. Should I just start spamming normal attacks? I mean, it's not like I have much of a choice here. Well, that's 40 points of damage. I wonder if it's enough in the first place. Will he attack? No, all of us! Oh no! You're also... Tyr is also about to run out of your MP. I don't mean that it's funny that people are suffering, but rather the state of affairs feels so silly to take seriously when it's so stacked. I kind of get it, but at the same time, there are a lot of different layers to our lives, and I feel like the global one will always suck in one way or another, but through the personal effort and through the collective effort of people who care, and I do want to believe that there are a lot of people who care, we can at least do the world around ourselves slightly better. You can still take care of your loved ones, and you can treat them with empathy and love. We can't ultimately resolve everything, but we can still keep trying and kind of like hold on to things we personally hold dear. And I feel like there are more people in the world these days that don't care about little stuff, and that they do care about improving it, even if on such a small scale. But it's not all in vain. Ultimately, it will bring us to a better point eventually. It is already bringing us to a better point now. Life on Earth might not get much better and you're helpless to change this, but your actions may make better or worse the reality of those you interact with, and they matter, so do your best every day. Exactly. It's a really important thing to do and commit to, rather than just completely give in to those doomer fallacies and doomer fallacies, haha. Sorry. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. And yeah. we should not neglect the importance of little things, because it is what makes up our and like people around us, their daily lives as well. Oh wait, I don't have the MP. You wanna explain the joke? I believe my snails should be smart enough just to figure it out themselves. I don't know why I'd have Tyr kill herself. Oh! I can't believe this! Truly, I'm becoming dumber about this boss battle though. I won twice with the power of hope. Both on the fictional level within the game and the metafictional one in the Zatsu over the game. I should never have doubted. Yeah, maybe you should never doubt the humanity either. There's so much more to us all. Oh, this was Kino, kinda, but humanity has declined. 見てみましょう最初からすべての始まりを小さな出来事から大きな変化へと Wait! They're even thinking about this here. How the small efforts lead to big changes. So yeah, no. It all leads us back to the point I was trying to make here. You know, leveled up, yay! You're leveled up. Oh boy! That's so nice. And Hanzo and Deldelica are missing out on that delicious EXP.
I become thy sword and protect thee.
Guardian Beast morphs into the ghostly sword. Yuno is carrying too much. Oh my god, I should throw something away. I hope I don't have to fight him again. That would be awful. What could I get rid of? Let me see. Demon Slayer, I think. We don't need Kimetsu no Yaiba here. Humanity has declined, but Audio Humanity has leveled up. The Snail Humanity, yeah. And to obtain Ghastly Sword! Nice! And this is where? This is where we wrap up. I believe? Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for engaging in all sorts of productive and maybe not so productive discussions. No, they're all productive in the end of the day. Thank you for the stream. Thank you all. Have a good night and have a good rest of your day if it's not exactly night for you yet. But if you do not have an over 8-hour stream today, I mean, I still have some stuff to attend to. But yeah, this was my last stream of the week. So I think I will not be seeing you until the next one. So please wait for me. There's going to be 2 new games on the next week's schedule. Well, one of them will be Clonoa 2 Lunate as well, obviously. As for the second one, I'm still thinking of that. What exactly I want to pick up. But still, please look forward to it. And well, let me choose our raid target for today. Wonder who's that going to be? Oh, somebody I do not normally get to raid. Oh no. Wait. She's already wrapping up. Okay then. I guess since Freya is about to end her stream, let's write another German person. Would be in Miss DJ_Shell. Can I send and quick end the stream too? But yeah, bye bye. Thank you guys. It was a really enjoyable stream, and I'm happy we got to make such a tremendous progress. I will make sure to level up properly before the next stream, and I will see you next week. Bye bye. Bye bye.